Hey everyone, and welcome to Leafs Heartbeat. I'm Nicole DeVries. Now we're going to take a look at 3 stories that stood out this season of the Toronto Maple Leafs out in the community. First up, we catch up with Erin, a little girl from Nova Scotia who came all the way to Toronto to Sick Kids Hospital for a heart transplant. The Toronto Maple Leafs couldn't help but give Erin and her family, who are huge Leaf fans, a very special day at Air Canada Centre.
I am getting a tour of the Air Canada Centre and meeting all the Leafs. I can't believe we get to sit right here.
We heard about Erin Vader, who's the young girl who's 11, about her story, how, they just thought their daughter was sick, and the next thing you know, they say, oh my God, she needs a heart transplant.
She was sent right to the ICU, and then 2 days later, they assessed that they couldn't do any more in Halifax and that she needed to come to Toronto, so they air ambulanced her here. 3 days after getting here, they said they had a heart for her.
Oh, it was scary and sometimes painful.
We heard that they were huge Leaf fans and they would love to come to a game. So they got to come down today and watch the morning skate right up in the first row against the glass. Then we gave them a tour of the dressing room with Matt Stajan.
Hey guys.
Hello. You're Matt Stajan, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, of course, we're all Leafs fans. Tina's cousin works for Leafs TV, and when he told everyone about Erin's story, they thought this would be a fantastic way to get a little break from all the hospital visits and all the crazy things that have been happening, and spend the day with the Leafs.
Well, there was this moving wall. It was really cool.
Yeah, I've never seen moving walls.
This is the stick room.
There's like 10 to 5 for every player. I've gotten to meet a lot of the Leafs.
I got to meet Sundin.
This was Darcy Tucker.
McCabe.
This was Vessel Toscano. Alex Dean. Matt Stajan.
I'm hoping for a 3rd win in a row tonight.
It's amazing. This is a great building, and getting to meet the players was really cool, and we're having a blast. It might be our funnest day in Toronto yet.
Now, for some of the Toronto Maple Leafs, it has been a while since they have been at school. But in this segment, we're going to catch up with Brian McCabe, Andy Wozniewski, and Kyle Wellwood as they visit a local school here in Toronto.
Some of the Maple Leafs, 3 of them actually came to our school just to answer some questions we just might have.
Today we're at Clinton Street Public School for our 4th Leafs at School visit of the year.
The excitement has been steadily building until today. It was very hard to keep a lid on it. In fact, we canceled recess this afternoon so they could come down and be ready, so it's great.
I was very excited and I was sort of screaming.
Principal's office? No, I was a pretty good student actually. I'm a big softy off the ice. School was a lot of fun back then. I enjoyed going to school, having recess, playing handball, playing tetherball. That's what we used to do at recess. I know that.
The Leafs at School program is a web-based curriculum that we provide to teachers in grades 4 to 6, where we use hockey to help them teach 4 units: math, English, health and nutrition, and physical education.
I was really excited, we're going to meet all these great guys. I never really thought I'd get to see them in person. Have you ever got smashed in the teeth with a puck?
I never lost a tooth from the puck, but it's a nice stiff. Look at that.
Well, it's always nice. Every time you come to a school like this, you realize how much of an impact you have.
Kids look up to us, want to someday play in the NHL, and it's nice to come out here and answer their questions, have a little fun.
It was great. All the kids, when you come out there, they're cheering for you and stuff like that. So I think it meant a lot to them.
It's pretty cool to think that they came to our school, and not many kids get a chance to see the Maple Leafs, and I think it's really cool.
Now, Darcy Tucker may be tough on the ice, but he does have a softer side. We joined Darcy and his family at the Pogo Tucker Family Skate in support of pediatric oncology. Take a look.
We are the organization in Ontario responsible for essentially planning the entire childhood cancer system. For the 2nd year now, Darcy and Shannon are hosting the Tucker Family Skate for Pogo families.
To know that there's kids out there battling this serious disease and their families and what they go through is something that is very frightening for us.
He donates every year for the gala an auction item. We do that every year, and then we just took it upon ourselves to do this to bring the families out.
Well, we've been involved with Pogo for I guess almost 5 years now. My son Eric is actually a 2-time cancer survivor. POGO has been wonderful to our family. They're a constant resource for all families that are going through pediatric cancer issues.
I went to Sick Kids and I had breakage leukemia. I am supported by POGO.
My daughter Ava was diagnosed with leukemia, ALL, last February. We quickly became involved with POGO. What they've done for us is allowed me to stay at home with Ava.
I have something called histiocytosis. With the money that POGO's giving us, we are donating it back to the clinic.
Oh, I think that they're just absolutely wonderful people for doing this.
It's actually one of our hardest weeks on treatment, and she's smiling and laughing and having a good time.
Any help we can get is awesome, so it's been a very trying time for my family. So
to come out and give these kids a day that they can put a smile on their face, their families can get away from the hospital or wherever they're staying, and just not have to worry about the daily routine that they usually have to go through.
Thanks for watching here on MapleLeafs.com. On behalf of everyone here at Leafs TV, I'm Nicole DeVries, and we'll catch you next time on Leafs Heartbeat.
Up and down, puppies, hair, fleas and